Alright everybody, this is Shaq with a ZvZ match. Anyway, this is Sen, my opponent, he's a plat player, and he has 888 points, 121 wins, 112 losses. This, of course, is me, Shakazhan. I was the red Zerg. I am a platinum with 833 points, 185 wins, 160 losses. Now let's see how this game goes. Steps of War. Here's the ZvZ map, Steps of War. Possibly my worst matchup, and made even worse considering how my computer right now, as you can see, has no graphics card and is very slow. To be honest, it is very, very, very slow. Here, I'll just speed it up to ×2, get past the normal shit. I did 9 pool this game. Now, 9 pool, unlike 6 pool, I don't feel like it's cheese. Now, what I like is it allows early pressure, and it is a good for scouts. Now, what I did was basically the same as him. I waited, though, to put my Overlord. He was one of those Zergs that I don't want to ruin the game, but they preferred teching and droning over early pressure. Now, I love teching and I love droning hard, but what I really prefer in ZvZ games is early pressure, lots of damage, just making sure that the guy really can't do much. You don't let him tech up very much, and right about at 150 my pool was 75% done, and I felt like, I had this. There was no early pressure. I didn't feel like I was really... Oh, one sec. Let me pause this for a sec. I just gotta turn my sound down so you guys don't hear all that. Lame. Okay, here we go. Play. Oop, nope. Play. There we go. Anyway. Sorry, this is my first commentary, and just give me some feedback if you guys would want. Anyway, so back here, I start making my 6lings at about 218. I'm just gonna take a gander. By the time I'm making this, he's just making his pool, and he probably 15 pooled, and which is preferably the strategy I use against other races, but not Zerg and not on Steps of War. Notice how small the rush distance is. It won't let me ping. That's lame. Didn't know that. The rush distance is so slow. Oh, I didn't use hotkeys this map. Lame. The rush distance is so short that why wouldn't you put pressure on? I mean, like, look, I got 6lings, and watch what I start doing. Attacking, thinking, you know what? I can damage the lair. He won't be able to do very much. I put him off. He lost a couple of resources, and I'll bring up the income. I'm winning, and he has more drones than me. Oh, now he's winning. I see his queen, but I decide to ignore it and do way more damage to his hatchery. This comes in important later. This game's not very long. It's only 7 minutes 50 seconds. You'll see what happens. I decide, you know what? I'll do that. I'll kill maybe a drone or two. Didn't actually end up happening. Tried killing his queen, and as you can see, that failed also. Mind you, I feel pretty comfortable right now. I had a feeling that all he was going to do was make lings now. And even though that might have been a little... Here, I'll put the production tab up. Love the new production tab, by the way. It shows when shit's getting done. Not shit. Okay, anyway, what happens is he's right now putting spine crawlers, which is the right thing to do. I mean, you get some early pressure and you feel like he's going to hit you again, you'll do well to do it. But look at this. Oh man. The Baneling Nest. The dreaded ZvZ weapon. He smiles at me, but it turns out it's a mistel. As you can see, though, he's pumping out like 10 lings. I mean, that's a lot of lings for the most part. He put that out, and at this 5 minutes in the game, if I'm making you pump lings like this, you know you're getting far behind. I was already starting to do this, and I was thinking if it was going to become drop my computer. I thought it was going to maybe become a muta race. But I didn't want to like get that far. Now look at this. Look at this. How preventable do you think this was? Look at that. This overload right here. This thing would have saved the day. If he attacked with that many lings, it would have been game over. I wouldn't have been able to do anything but that. He drops Creep Tumor, I send my ling. Watch this. This is when the game starts to end. I accidentally lost sec. What?
What are you doing?
Never mind, it's ruined now.